Paris Agreement and the Sustainable Development Goals chart a new strategy for the global economy, sending a clear message to business that the low-carbon revolution is already underway. And for the global economy to meet those goals and targets, a radical transformation is needed. Many businesses and investors are already acting in that regard, and it's those who move first and understand the changes who will be able to seize the opportunities this transformation will bring.
We are investors, and we are going to be here for the next 10, 20, 30 years. We believe that investment in companies who are in a material way analyzing and also improving the CO2 performance, environmental management systems, and are actively integrating this approach into the products and services will be future winners.
When we started CDP over 15 years ago, climate disclosure was non-existent in capital markets. Today, over 5,800 companies representing 60% of global market capitalization disclose through CDP. That's 1/5 of the world's emissions. Through CDP, more than 800 investors with a collective $100 trillion of assets under management are asking companies to disclose on climate change, water and deforestation.
It's one thing to know an issue is important, it's another to know what to do about it. As investors, we need to separate one industry from another and a company from its peers. And to do that, we need detail of the sort CDP provides.
If a company hasn't completed their CDP disclosure, we might actually vote against them because we feel so strongly that it's something that they should prioritise.
Companies who disclose through CDP have on average $1.2 million less interest payments on their debt each year. We're seeing new indices being created from the likes of stocks and S&P using CDP data, helping investors understand how they should shift their capital and seize these opportunities.
Looking forward, unless we understand the risks that companies are exposed to and how they're managing those risks, we'll find it difficult to effectively manage investments for our clients.
Disclosure is helping companies to build resilient businesses and to manage risk. Over 80 corporations with more than $2.7 trillion of annual spend are working with CDP to build resilient and sustainable supply chains.
The analysis undertaken to see how the company's strategy is responding to environmental legislation, but also how prepared they're going to be for future changes.
Our job would be an awful lot harder without the efforts of CDP and the companies that respond to it. We'd be less informed and less able to separate companies from their peers in terms of how they're managing the environmental issues that CDP looks at.
At CDP, we'd like to give a great big thank you to you as individuals in the 5,800 companies who've disclosed environmental information through us to your investors and customers this year. Never before has environmental action been so important, and measurement and transparency are a fundamental first step. So we thank you for working with us on this journey.